The U.S. sanctions denying entry to Philippine government officials involved in the detention of Senator Leila de Lima are not false. This comes after pro-Duterte blogger RJ Nieto cites provisions in the U.S. 2020 budget to support his claim that the sanctions are fake news. Nieto's post on Facebook shows only selective provisions of the U.S. 2020 budget and left out relevant provisions. Nieto himself was among the individuals de Lima initially identified to have been involved in her detention, along with Duterte supporters and online bloggers Mocha Uson and Sas Rogando Sasot. In a radio interview, presidential spokesperson Salvador Panelo says Philippine ambassador to the U.S. Babes Romualdez confirmed the ban was included in the final 2020 U.S. budget. On this document, the prohibition on the entry of de Lima's accusers is found expressly in the following text. The inclusion of the prohibition in the State Department budget's general provision makes it valid for the U.S. Secretary of State to enforce. Meanwhile, United States Senator Patrick Leahy remains undeterred by threats from the Philippine government to ban him from entering the country and to enforce visa restrictions on Americans. In a statement, Leahy says, quote, "Rather than responding by irrationally threatening to deny visas to American citizens, the Duterte government should either release Senator de Lima immediately or provide her the fair public trial she is entitled to." He also tweets, "I have always stood up for the right of journalists to report the news in the United States and around the world, and no one can force me to stop standing up for their rights." Rather than try to silence a journalist who has bravely dared to expose official corruption and abuse, it should recognize Maria Ressa as a courageous Filipino exercising her right of free expression. The resolution also invokes the Global Magnitsky Act, which is the U.S. law that gives its executive branch the power to impose visa and travel restrictions and financial sanctions on human rights violators anywhere in the world.